but she owns, right?
Yeah, she turned around and she's been sick last couple of days, they say.
Yeah.
All right, so turned around, Debbie Reynolds will stand over here with me and my son, and they sold 60 million copies with us in it from People magazine.
Wow.
I said, man, I heard it was 30 million. He said it was 60 million, 30 million more. The old lady went out there singing and dancing. Let's Walker here. She figures I was supposed to heal her. This is a tour you guys make out a little comment. More spectacular in the Vatican. There's 500,000. Somebody ought to do this in the book. There's $5,000 in clothes, racks of those clothes. You're safer in here as far as I'm concerned than you are in Fort Knox, Kentucky. Because the cops are all members, state trooper, city police, chief police, county cops, the FBI, the White House, CIA, and Fidel Castro's niece just in here from Loomis College because they take passes with border control. And the cops gave me $145,000 and that was candy bars. And those like those fried like peanut butter and banana sandwiches. Stevens the Gallons on back here. Here you go, sir. Here's where 5 Chinese and Japanese girls karate the mailbox on from the house 10 foot tall. Man. One piece of the mailbox. Iron and steel, they did that. Bruce Lee to run from it. And Mr. T showed up here a while back and he was so drunk he thought he could go over here. Somebody put it on Twitter. You ever heard of Twitter?
Yeah.
That I was dead, so the cops go over there and the whole street.
It's not true.
I don't know where it come from. You're not in the whole street here with candles.
Oh, God.
And then I didn't get to the door here after not sleeping for almost 3 days. And so I ran to the door here farther. And then the chief of police went down the street and got the fire department.
Well, you look like you're in good shape, though.
You cut the door off the house.
Oh, my God.
With a chainsaw. You got a flag, the license plate, a compact, a toothpick, you sign it and we'll put it up. You put up your flag representing the United Nations of Elvis fans. Here you go, sir, because I'm driving nuts like I told you. So here you go. I attended 120 Elvis concerts. 35 years ago, I got locked in a mausoleum in his body, and I was in his house when he died with me and my son named after Elvis. The first time he ever left the country right there, April Fool's Day, 1957. And he fell off the toilet at 260 pounds, over a large heart in his body. He was actually reading about the shrouded sure hand and burial cloth of Jesus Christ when he died. And springtime, I ended up with the last footage of him alive. All right, here you left here.
I think this guy's been smoking it.
Here you go.
Oh, is this the way in?
Is that the toilet he fell asleep out of?
Oh, look at this.
The average tour here is an hour and a half. Longest tour we're giving here,
Oh,
12 hours long.
12 hours.
Graceland would tell the fans nothing, Tupelo would tell the fans nothing. Cops were all members, so they brought the whole fan club here from Belgium. We divided the tour, we talked over 12 hours.
Jeez.
All right, these two gentlemen here remembers Tony Curtis, the actor.
Right. Bernie Schwartz was his real
His
name.
real name, sure enough. Here you
I
go
got
here.
Did you know Tony?
There's Elvis died his hair black. If I could find me 5 minutes, I'd dye my own hair. All right, the original color of his hair when he made 22 million overnight. There it is, right there behind her head.
Yep.
The blonde, red, brown.
You know, I had a friend who used to go to almost every one of his shows, and you may have known him. His name was Joe Pulliam. He's a big-time gambler.
Oh yeah,
You remember him?
Yeah.
And he was in Vegas all the time with his wife, and she always wore white, and he always wore black, just like Elvis.
Yeah.
And she always had a white poodle. And Joe's passed on now, but he was a big gambler, always front row, and Elvis knew him, and he would sing to the wife. I bet you knew him.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Matter of fact,
No, it's the truth.
a lot of people mistake his name. They're thinking for Joe Espedito, one of his best men at the wedding. There's 3,000 more cans of blue spray paint. I always had a hard time saying the word blue. He kept saying boo, 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 boo. Because my friends are Gordon Stroke and Jordan Harris. You bring Stevie Wonder here, the blind singer, when I light this place up, I believe I can make Stevie Wonder see again.
I believe it.
Here.
I believe
Turn
it.
around and click on that light behind your head here. Hit the switch right here.
Get that switch.
Which one? Oh,
Look like E.T.'s landing on here.
yeah.
Remember Charles Bronson?
Sure.
Yeah.
Charles Bronson played Elvis' manager in Kid Galahad. He showed up here before he died at 81 years old. Bronson played Elvis' manager. All right, Bronson and Muhammad Ali put the table together right there for 4,000. Lights up the mirror glass and rotates the songs.
Oh.
It was Karate Named Tiger. Come here, pretty lady. It is you. Now, if you don't think my son reminds you a little bit of Elvis, look at my son on the wall right there in black and white shots.
It's her.
Excellent.
Look,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
you gotta imagine he does favor Elvis. See?
Unbelievable.
Beyond belief.
All right, here's her. You. Stick your hand under that frog's chin right there.
Don't do it.
Put your hand under his chin. Lift him up. Lift him up. How much you think it weighs? 7 pounds? 8 pounds?
How about 15, 20?
I'm like a Mississippi bullfrog sitting on the hollow log. I got so many women and a twitty jump. That's why the frog's there. All right, some records come in here and they rip off the clothes and give them me. Graceland comes in, they tear off the clothes and give them this.
Mm-hmm.
That's excellent.
All right, here's the Oxford cops giving us their pants, badges, all. Red West wrote a song called Why Can't Every Day Be Like Christmas? And the city said, prior to Christmas orders, turn on the generators. And you can see the place from here to New York City. The hotel in Vegas is named for Elvis right now because Paris Hilton's family got mad at their niece and daughter. Turned around and they sold the hotels out for $850 million. So the one in Vegas is named for Elvis. Here you go, sir. The last album he ever done, the closest he is to me right now, Moody Blue. See it up there?
Right.
All right, turned around. That's the last album he did. So that's the reason why I did the House in Blue, which 2 coats right now. One more's got to go on, and I had it pink.